3, 2, 1. Well, howdy partners, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I am Simserra, also known to select for you as Meg. And we are going to pretend that I have not been absent from uploading for about 3 months now. It's been a little while. I have tried making videos, but they've just never been right, you know. But yeah, anyway, as you can see, we are reacting to the new trailer for the Sims 4 Horse Ranch expansion pack. The name hasn't been released yet, I don't think, but it has been leaked in a lot of places, so we're just gonna go and we're gonna assume it's Horse Ranch. And honestly, I just want to stick on this countdown forever, but yeah, we've got 5 seconds to go, so 2, 1, here we go. Oh my god, I love this. I love this showdown. They are very pixelated, aren't they? Oh. It's very American. Oh my god! Look at that! Look at the baby goats! Okay, I love those jeans. I want those jeans in real life. I know I'm British and have not been anywhere near a horse in a long time, but I want those jeans. Oh my god, look! Juicing's back. The juice station. We used to get this in World Adventures in The Sims 3. And you can only get it in France, so it's interesting that they've brought wine from France to the good old USA, but yeah. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, I love, horse manure is something I am very familiar with on the trails. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I want this pack not for the horses, but for the actual goats themselves, because that's adorable. Oh my god, you can... Oh, does the skeleton mean that it's fully customizable coats for horses as well? That's great. Let's see. The world, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like Oasis Springs. I don't see much difference between this world and Oasis Springs. Again, I'm not like an American Wild West connoisseur or whatever, so I don't know. But it just looks exactly the same. I kind of imagine these towns being like, you know, neighbouring there. I can't wait to compete in races though, that's going to be great. I used to love doing that in The Sims 3 as well. And drinking together, I wonder if you can fully get juiced in this one. Oh, sharing wine with a ghost, that's nice. Oh my god, you can make wine to make people come back to life? That's incredible. July 20th, the 20th of July. That's amazing, I've actually got some time off work at that time, so that's going to be amazing. Yeah, that's great. Oh my god, I'm obsessed actually. I'm actually very much obsessed. Okay, yeah, that was great. Yeah, oh my god, okay. I don't know why I always expect these to be faster than they are, but yeah. Oh, I wish I could hear the noises at this part though. It would be incredible if I could hear like the goats bleating and that would be adorable. But I'll have to, yeah, it's just, I could look at this live stream. They could have just live streamed this on loop for like 2 days and I would have had this on 24/7. That's fudging adorable. Look at that. Look at the babies. Oh my god. Okay, let's go through this one more time. It's very, it is a very short trailer. I'm not wrong here, am I? Okay. So we're going to go through the trailer again, and we're going to I'm going to pause and point out things that I noticed there, because why not? So yeah, you have to put up with me for a little bit longer. Okay, so first off, so the music's kind of like a Wild West showdown kind of music, which you'd expect from like a horse ranch pack. But I don't know, the expressions on their faces don't exactly scream challenging to me. I mean, this one's slightly challenging, but mostly it just kind of screams lesbians, which I'm not complaining about. Yeah, I'm not complaining about that. So I'm guessing they're just flirting, I guess. Love on the range, is that a thing? I don't know. Oh, and the horse as well. I don't think the horse is joining in with the flirting, but I try not to be a negative Nancy on this channel. You know me, I try not to be negative, but I'm I'll turn off the CC actually because it doesn't say anything interesting. But yeah, the horse, I didn't expect it to be so pixelated, I guess. Not, at least not in a trailer render, if that makes sense. The kind of like, the way the coat looks like how I used to play The Sims 3, back when I had to have like the texture low and that. So I'm not entirely impressed with that. Also, you can see like the eyes, they're not around, they're polygonal there. I guess horses are quite big creatures, so it's going to be hard to get everything like completely right there. And I don't know, I mean, it's better than all the horror horses I've seen over the years. If you don't know what horror horses are, you're lucky. They are just basically horses in any kind of fiction that look absolutely horrendous. They are horror horses, as the name implies. But yeah, I mean, the big eyes are kind of cute though. See, they're friends now. I think they're going to start flirting though, personally. I hope this is going to be like lesbians in love on the range. That would be cute. Okay, so this is our first look at the town. Like I said earlier, it does look a lot like Oasis Springs. Like the rocks, it also kind of looks like strange. Is this Strangeville? Yeah, Strangerville in this game. Sorry, I always get it confused between Strangerville and Strangetown. But yeah, like obviously it's kind of like the more deserty regions of the USA. We've got 3 of those now. Okay, not gonna say anything. But yeah, it kind of blends in with Oasis Springs too. But obviously it's much more of a almost classic westernly. It looks like a mix, I think, I'd say, between Oasis Springs and Strangerville, because the buildings in Strangerville are a lot like this one, whereas Oasis Springs has a lot more modern builds that I don't like personally, but you know, whatever. I am kind of in love with this sim over here. I don't know her name. I'm going to assume it's Barbie. I love how she's wearing pink. She's got pink on her saddle and everything like that. If my horses can wear pink, I'm happy, you know. This pack is the best pack ever. Yeah, it looks like there's got like the whole town's got kind of a bond of horses, which is quite cute. And obviously you see like a lot of more western things. You get more cowboy boots, chaps, I think they're called. Again, I am like horrendously British to be talking about this kind of thing, but here we go. You know, in Britain, horses are more of a, you know, posh twat kind of thing. So, maybe, I don't know, are cowboys posh twats in America? Probably not. But yeah, anyway. Let's see. He looks like he's going to be an important sim. If I'm going to predict anything, I think he's the mayor of this town. And he's either got a scandal or he's really nice. Who knows which one? I think behind him is a grocery store as well, by the look of the things in there. And I like the idea of being able to go into a it's weird. I like the idea of being able to go into a rabbit hole to buy your groceries, or if it's like an indoor grocery store and you actually have like, you know, the produce section and all of that. That would be nice to walk through as well. But I don't know, it kind of reminds it kind of calls back to The Sims 3. I have been playing a bit of that recently, so it's nice to be reminded of The Sims 3. I think a lot of things are going to remind me of The Sims 3 though, because horses, unlike a lot of the occults that we've got in this game, and a lot of like the callbacks, horses are before this exclusive to The Sims 3. Like you can get them in The Sims 2 or The Sims 1. They were quite new. So yeah, I like the idea of being able to go into a grocery store, but it might just be set dressing, which I don't mind actually too much, to be honest. Let's see, so there's a ghost in the background. We'll see them later. I think I pointed out there. But as you can see, everyone's very much happy, enjoying a bottle of wine and, you know, some nice food around a table. I don't know if it's either it could either work like the restaurants in Dine Out, but obviously you can't own them, maybe, or maybe it's going to be like the pub in Heaven Gone Bagley. You know, you can order proper food there as well, bangers and mash and all that, you know, proper British food. But it looks like it's much more classy. Here it actually looks quite tasty, even if it is low poly, you know. And you can see like they have different flavours of the Nectar as well. That's what it's called, Nectar. They even have like a purple one, which I feel is going to be interesting. Let's see. You can see some more of the CC that comes in here as well. I like this hair. This hair is cute. So is this hair. I don't really comment on male hair too much because, yeah. This top is really cute as well. I'm looking forward to something like this. I think we've got a similar shape in the cottage living. No, dream home decorator, that's the one. But it is cute anyway. I think that's some new bracelets as well, maybe. That's a necklace that comes in base game. This top's quite cute as well. I like the you know, the whole loose sleeves, like the one I'm wearing right now. It looks like we're getting some funky patterns as well, which is going to be nice. And oh, I just noticed this fireplace as well. That's a cute fireplace. I'd actually use those a lot on my builds. It's a lot like one of the eco living fireplaces, I think. And I really like that one as well. You know, it's much more of a slimline fireplace, which is nice. But yeah, I'm guessing this is going to be one of the main hubs of the world that the game's going to be in. You know, it's probably going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be called, like, I don't know, what do they call it? A tavern. In cowboy times, a tavern, is that the one? Yeah. Anyway, I think it's going to be a tavern, which is going to be great. Let's see what we've got here as well. So I'm guessing this is a horse competition, not a horse racing competition, or horse showmanship competition. Like, again, I feel like we're going to get a lot of similar things to what we have in cottage living, but more Wild West. And I feel like this is going to be like when you could show off your cows and your chickens and that. This is going to be the same thing for horses. Maybe they're rating the horses on, like, just how cool they are. Maybe it's a horse race. Maybe this is a horse track out back. Or something like that. Obviously, we're going to get a horse track in this pack anyway. Maybe a couple. This is yet another outfit, which is quite cute. I probably won't use it outside of this world, but it's cute anyway. And I love these earrings. I love fancy earrings. I love things with big tassels. It's a shame that I can't wear big earrings when I've got headphones in. So yeah. Anyway, I just love this, and this hair is new as well. I really like this. It's kind of like a classy bun. You know. This is some male clothing as well, but I don't really pay attention to the male clothing. I apologise. Let's see. So yeah, we have the horse racing here as well. This building looks like, oh, it looks like you can actually go into this building. Maybe this is like a horse club. If that makes sense. Like, you could maybe have events here, you know, and a lot of these kind of rural towns, I think, you know, it is connected in that way, and this feels like a big public area that people would have, like, events in, and, like, people will congregate here in the town, like here in the tavern, you know. And obviously you have the horse jumping as well. You have the big horse balls. I love the horse balls. I don't know why, they're just adorable. Okay, I've got to stop saying horse balls. But yeah. And this is the outside of that same building that we saw before. And as you can see, there's a lot of goats and things outside here as well. Maybe it's just a horse ranch that you can visit then, or something. That would be quite fun anyway. So yeah, I like the style of the build as well. I do like this style, this country style. It feels cozy. It feels nice. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but Appaloosa Plains in The Sims 3, which is what comes with pets, is one of my favourite worlds. So it feels like we're very much getting a world similar to Appaloosa Plains, which makes me happy because I do like Appaloosa Plains. I love the baby goats. I actually don't think they can get any bigger, which does make me sad. You know, the whole miniature animal thing. I'm not very much a fan of, like, promoting too much, because when it's promoted too much, it can get a bit dicey. You know, that's how Paris Hilton bought a teacup pig that ended up turning into a massive pig. But again, good on her. She, you know, she kept it. But, you know, it's a lot of, it means a lot of animals get thrown away once they're no longer as cute and small as you expect them to be. I know, that's just my animal rights side coming out, I guess. But it is adorable that, you know, your toddlers can come out and they can play with the animals, and your kids can play with the animals and stuff. And they are flipping adorable. Honestly, they are. I want to bury my face in their fur. It looks so soft. The eyes creep me out though. I think this is Native American representation, which is going to be nice. I hope we get more of that, because you don't really have any representation of that in the Sims 4 so far. Again, I can't really talk too much on that topic myself either. I live in a country where we don't have Native Americans, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, we are the natives. You know what I mean. God, I'm going to stop talking before I put my foot in it. But, you know, it's going to be really nice to see that representation out there as well. And, like, it looks like the horses are having so, like, different styles as well. I like the sleeve that they have, the tail, I guess. It's cute. It's like giving your horse a ponytail. I hope that this bandana as well is going to be, like, a separate item, but I very much doubt it. So you can ask people if you want to go for a ride. So she's going for a ride on his horse. Look at the foal in the background. I love that as well. That's very much my comfy outfits, my comfy style. So that's going to be nice. Oh, the horse isn't happy. Oh, okay, so the horses can buck you off. That's going to be fun. Maybe that's a horse-related death. That would be hilarious if the horses could kill you in this game. You know how, like, in My First Pet stuff, I know, horrible, like, you could get rabid rodent fever from it. Maybe you can get trampled to death by a horse. That would be way too visceral for this game, but it's a fun concept. Sims team, I'm just saying, if you want to make a Sims horror game, I'm here to give you all the disturbing concepts. I hope you can get trampled by horses though. That will be fun. Okay. Again, I think I pointed out when we were looking through it the first time, but you've got the Nectar making here, which was in the Sims Free World Adventures. It came as like part of the France world, Champs Sims. God, I played that game so much. So it's really interesting how instead of like France, like in that game, they're introducing it to Western America instead, and that's where it's from. I know it kind of is wine. Is wine famous there? Or I thought it was like moonshine and that, but then again, I am horrendously British, so I'm not too sure of these things. We've got some cute little decor though as well. You know, you've got this this horse poster. I hope you can get like other animals on it as well, or like more designs. I love these like tapestry posters. So I do love horses, don't get me wrong, but you know, I might want to use this in a normal build that isn't about horses, in like a different world or something. So I hope you can get some cute little different designs there. And like you, that little wicker thingy as well is quite cute. Very low poly, but very cute. I like how they have pictures there as well. I guess maybe these two are dating then, not the two Sims from before. It looks like they might be dating. Either that or they're besties. But look, they've got pictures. I don't know. I'm rooting for these kids. Maybe they're just siblings or something. But I'm rooting for them. Again, that's a cozy outfit I mentioned before. Yeah, I like that. She's got very hairy arms, I approve. Oh, that's not good. Okay, she's the same person from before. She's lovely. I love her. Oh, yeah, no, this person and horses just do not get along. But it looks like she just get along with the goats. No, she's scared of the goats. Is that going to be a trait then, maybe? Is that like a trait you can give to your sim? Is that like animals don't like your sim? Because I would really love if we could have a trait like that. You know, animals don't like your sim, or maybe it's like a fear of like how fear of fire means you set things on fire even more. Maybe you could have a fear of animals after being bucked off a horse or something, and then that could like mean animals don't like you. Either way, it's quite cool. Oh my god. Yeah, no, these goats and sheep, these animals do not like this sim. I love that for her. It might just be that she's clumsy or unlucky or something. I don't think we have an unlucky trait, do we? Maybe we get the unlucky trait. Maybe that's it. But I think there's going to be a trait that means that like horses don't like you. And the big old smelly horse poop. I just thought we should focus on that for a second, because look at that big old smelly horse poop. Oh, look there, she's getting along with the horses. That's sweet. Oh, look, she's feeding the baby horse as well. That's adorable. I love the baby horse. And, oh my god. Okay, so you can't see it because I'm in the way, so I'm going to move myself about. I'm going to start floating. Whee! So, look at this in the background. The kid playing with the goat there. That is actually friggin' adorable. Oh my god. Hello, baby. That's adorable. Okay, I'm gonna just float myself back. Whee! Might be out of place, but here we go. Oh, look, now she's holding the baby goats as well. And, oh gosh, we get the proper stable as well. There we go. So I guess we have the same as in The Sims 3. They had the stable booth thingies that you can set just out in the open pasture, or you can make a barn like in this one, and they would just lot into the barn like that. I used to love I just used to love playing the horses with The Sims 3, and I did not realize that I used to love playing horses with The Sims 3 until I started looking at this trailer, and then like memories just came back. The Sims 3 Pets was like my first pack, so I have a special fondness for it anyway. But yeah, oh, that's cute. It's so cute. Okay, look, more family time. There's the infant. We're getting more stuff for the infants. We get a little unicorn onesie. Should I mention it now? Yes, I'm going to mention it now. So the unicorn onesie is adorable. It's looking like we don't get unicorns in this game though, which is heart-wrenchingly heartbreaking. I used to love the challenge of getting unicorns in The Sims 3. You know, with unicorns you had to have like a certain level of a hidden skill. So you had to find the unicorns first, and they only showed up at night at a random watering hole spot, like a lake or a fishery or something like that. You had to like check the map for it after 8 p.m. or something like that, and you see like an aurora come down, and that's where you knew the horse was. Then you had to travel there, because there's not fast travel in The Sims 3, because you know it's all open world, so you just walk wherever. Then you had to befriend this unicorn, which was hard, and it might take a couple of nights to even befriend it, and it's not going to show up every night, so you might have it might take you a long time to befriend it. And even if you befriend it, it's going to be like, you need to prove that you're a friend to all animals before you can do this. So you had to have level 6 in this hidden skill that you do not have access to. So you have to like just hope every night that you've built it up enough to be able to get it. I loved the challenge. And then when you did get the unicorns, you know, they could breed with regular horses. They were like in a cult, but for a pet, which was really interesting. And I just found it sound insane talking about it. They could help your crops grow. They could put out fires. They could teleport. They could set fires. I like the last one there. They could do a few more things, I think, but these are the ones I remember the most. You know, I'd like to be able to have a unicorn and gallop it over to my to Jeffrey Landgrab's house. Burn it down with Jeffrey and Malcolm inside, make Nancy Landgrab my wife and my queen after retaking her family fortune, and, you know, just living a life of happiness and prosperity. You know, and a unicorn did that for me, but apparently not. So yeah, it is a bit of a disappointment that we're not getting unicorns. I do like the call out to the unicorns there. Maybe it's just a hint that we are getting unicorns, actually. Maybe I'm wrong here. And it's just like a secret that we're not going to know until the inevitable live stream. So maybe I'm wrong here. We're seeing some more outfits as well. Just this outfit here, that outfit there, that jumpsuit outfit there, which is quite cute. You know, the inside and the interior is very like cozy. It's got like a lot of cow print in that, which is quite nice. Okay, we've got a Sims with the, what's the word? Hearing aid, that's the word I'm looking for there. You know, they've got plenty of bottles of nectar. I don't know if those are actual bottles of nectar that you can interact with. Maybe they have some decorative ones as well. It looks like they own a whole nectary, actually, this lady, which is quite nice, because obviously they've got like the barrels, they've got the cellar cabinets here, the nectar cabinets, which is going to be great. Again, Sims 3. Sorry, I'm just calling back to the Sims 3 now. Yeah, it's quite nice. She had an idea, and she wants to get her own horse now. Again, from the skeletal prints, it looks like we're getting full horsey customization, which is great. You know, we get the skeleton print for basically every different kind of creature. There's a cat one, there's a dog one, there's a werewolf one, which is the 3 things that we can like fully customize, I guess. But you know, we're getting it for the horses as well, so you can have a whole menagerie of skeletal pets, which is quite cute. Okay, now she's getting on with the horses, which is great. Oh, she's terrified though. Look at her. Oh, there she is. And it looks like in this scene that she's going through a bunch of different trails. I have some hopes for this world. I really hope that it is going to be like, instead of like separate neighborhoods, I hope that it's going to be one big neighborhood that you can travel around, because that's the whole good thing about horses, is that you can, you know, travel with them and you know, go on adventures. And in most worlds, I don't think we'll actually be able to use horses that well. Maybe they'll be enabled for them. I actually doubt they'll even be enabled for them, which is a good thing, mind you. We don't want horses glitching through random set dressings. Maybe going forward, the worlds will be more enabled for horses, like with swimming in that. After Island Paradise, a bunch of the ones from before that, you can't swim in the water, but afterwards you can. I feel like it's going to be very similar. You know, just, and I really hope that I can, like, go on horsey adventures in this world, and, like, just... My favourite thing to do in The Sims 3, going back to that again, because horses are a very, very Sims 3 thing, because, you know, the whole open world concept of travel there. One of my favourite things to do with horses and with cars is just, like, let my Sims go, like, drive around and just watch the scenery with them, follow them around. It's the same as in, like, Breath of the Wild, you know, and Tears of the Kingdom. I have been obsessed with that game lately. But yeah, anyway, same as in then, one of my favourite things to do is just set my horses on the trail and just look around at the world as they go on, as they travel along. And that's something I hope I can do with this game, instead of, you know, having to, like, ride a horse for a little bit into, like, a warp spot, like how brooms work in The Sims 4 with Realm of Magic. You know, they just teleport away. You don't actually get to see your Sims properly, like, ride them around and zoom around, you know. I hope it's more like bikes where you can follow them around. I hope the pathing's a bit better than bikes, though, because bikes can be a bit funky sometimes. Okay, I love the hoedown there, the hoedown, throwdown, showdown, whatever that, Hannah Montana anyway. I really hope I can recreate Hannah Montana the movie in this pack. That would be amazing. But I love how, like, you have the group square dancing in there. I used to do square dancing myself when I was in first school. I know. I am, again, outrageously British, but that was just a thing we did. I did it because the boy I had a crush on was in that, but, you know, that's not the point. I like the idea of growing old. Looks like we're getting some rocking chairs in this pack as well, which was previously these were exclusive to Nifty Knitting, so I guess they really are just facing up the stuff packs, but whatever. Whatever, it's fine. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having, like, the cozy little rocking chairs out on the porch with my wine or whatever, my different types of wine. Is that a barley wine, maybe? I don't know. That's quite cute. And they've got a random person in the background doing their gardening. What a himbo. Yeah, new barbecue station as well. I'm looking forward to that. That's like a proper, like, you know, proper dad barbecue, that one is. Not to be stereotypical. And this is silo as well. I wonder if the silos are usable or not. Maybe there's a death by silo and you die, like, drenched in poo. I've got to stop coming up with death scenarios for this game because they are way too dark for The Sims 4. But, you know, death by trampled by horse, death by drowning in shit. What else is new? Sorry. I'm really sorry about that. Let's see. So that's a different, that's going to be a rabbit hole there, you can tell, because it's all dark inside. That's going to be a racing track, I guess. Maybe this is for practice, and inside is where the horse racing goes, and this is how you race horses. Maybe it's like in The Sims 3, again, calling back to The Sims 3, where you can also go in there to set your mare up set your horse up as a mare, get them pregnant with, like, a good stud, or, you know, set your whole horse up as a stud and, like, sell your horses, you know what, to make a bit of cash that way as well. So I feel like that's going to be a big hub for, like, a lot of the more rabbit-hole-y horsey things, the more technical things. Maybe you can also go in there to get their manes brushed or taken care of or something, and, you know, for the races and that, which would be quite nice. I would like to see the races, but even in The Sims 3 you didn't get to see the races, so people can't call back to that and complain, you know. Okay, you saw the ghost again. I'm not going to call back, but yeah, there's a ghost there. Okay, now we're going to pay attention to this little ghosty in the background here. Alright, he gives her a special wine, and she starts glowing, and it cuts away. And look, there she is! Human again! So you can turn ghosts into humans again, which is with Nectar, which I like that. I like having different ways of bringing your Sims back to life. I wonder if that's like a special death flower nectar, maybe, or something like that. yeah, I can't remember the way you do it by cooking. I think it's ambrosia or something like that in this game, or there's a book of life which I can never figure out. But yeah, that's fun. Oh look, that horse even has like a pink mane and stuff. I'm happy for that horse, man. And these are the freebies that you get with the game. So you get the 63 Twilight Notes resonated guitar, the softly spoken petals, and the rocking star. I don't know if that's the only rocking chair you'll get in this game. Maybe it's just exclusive that way, like how how the bike was the only thing that you got with Cottage Living. Maybe there's a normal rocking chair without the star. I'm actually kind of inclined to think it's probably just a special version of the rocking chair, just because it was in the trailer earlier, and it feels like this is going to be a build that you'll be able to go into. Maybe this is someone's house and they will have the rocking chairs out front, so it wouldn't make sense. But yeah, so just buy by August 31st to get the Rocking Ranch of digital content. I like to point this out at the end of every expansion pack now with these digital content thingies. I would, if your heart is set on getting this digital content, I would get it through a source that you know is completely official, an official vendor, so directly from Origin if you want, sorry, EA app or whatever, disgusting. You know, get it from EA or get it from like a game store, like or Walmart maybe. I'm focusing on Americans, but you know what I mean, like, you know, those official places like CD Keys, which is the first place that actually teased this thing, and like Instant Gaming in that, while I may or may not have used it and may or may not have had no problems with it whatsoever, I may or may not have downloaded a specific pack that got exclusive content from there once before, and I may or may not have not gotten the exclusive content, if that makes sense there. So just as a disclaimer, I would, if your heart is set on getting this this guitar here, you're like, I want this guitar, this is the only reason I want this pack, this guitar is the bomb, I must have it. I'd recommend getting it in, through like the EA app or something. This isn't going to be on sale in most official places anyway, this pack, until long after this digital content is ended, because that's just not how it works. So yeah, I'd just get it from an official place. But yeah, I believe that might be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think it's been a bit of a long one. I'm not going to be able to do much editing here, but I am happy to be back. Let's just say that this pack and the coverage of this is going to be my main focus of it. So once we get the live stream announced, I will be fully expecting to do a reaction to that pack. To that live stream even. When this game comes out, I will have some time off work actually, so I'll be able to play it straight away. That is actually because I'm leaving my job and starting a new one, so I have a bit of time in between. You don't really care about that, maybe you do, but yeah, anyway, I'm getting a new job. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. July 20th, I think it said 20th July anyway, if you're, you know, proper British. Yeah, 20th of July, new pack. I am super excited. I did not realise how much I missed the Sims 3 pets horses until now. I am just a bit upset about the unicorns. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so very much. If you did like this video, please consider leaving a like, and maybe if you're feeling particularly cheeky, subscribing to this channel if you haven't subscribed already. It would be a really big help, and it would be really encouraging me to make more videos again, because I did miss this. I've just been so anxious lately, but I'm so glad for this pack to kind of like, you know, give me the kick in the rear that I needed to start coming back again. But yeah, I will leave you guys here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. Bye.